Watch locally made art come to life right before your eyes during St. Pete's Second Saturday Art Walk. Here we start with a visit to the St. Petersburg Hot Glass Workshop at the Duncan McClellan Gallery for a glassblowing demo.
Welcome to the PFG Virtual Art Walk! We have piano Alexander going for us today, gapping. He's our newest team member. Welcome to the team, Dan. So we've got a piece started here. It's 4 gallons of glass with a body wrap with 2 different colors on that body wrap. We have purple and yellow. And after he wrapped it, he braked it to create that better looking texture. And at this point, he's got it hot enough where he's able to create the waistline. The fancy tool he's using is wet newspaper. We have Joshua Rochosa backing him up and assisting him. And you have the famous Danielle Bauer video in our blog. So you can tell the glass is the hottest by where it's the more orange color and where it's moving quite a bit. So we specifically got the center of that the hottest and the end towards the camera is the hottest so you can squeeze in that waistline. If the glass is at a frozen state or at about 1,000 degrees it stops moving, and you wouldn't be able to push the glass around or manipulate it at all. The molten glass coming out of the furnace is just over 2,000 degrees. The piece of equipment he's in right now, we call it a glory hole. The glory hole runs about 2,500 degrees maybe. What do you guys say? 22 to 2,300 degrees? Fahrenheit. So that swing is able to use gravity to elongate it. I got it. Doesn't make it work. So Josh has got a wooden paddle in his hand. He's ready to flatten the bottom or I guess protect the skin either way.
Just have your paddle and stuff, Josh. How about making it a little different on paper and just have your paddle on the top? Yeah, that's cool. Yep. Go all the way to the top left.
cutting transfer, it's all about heat and timing here. If I wanted to let too hard to pull, this is
A
not
little point here. Yeah, right there.
going to be a good transfer. But if their temperatures are right, and the timing is right, they'll get it off of the blow pipe and transfer it onto the punching pipe. And attaches that by eye to the center of the bottom of that piece, hopefully to the center. And then he wants to make sure there's a nice solid fuse there, so you can see it in a second. For the punching to fuse to the bottom of that piece. And then he's going to thermal shock the glass where he wants it to break off of the blow pipe. So you can use a couple different things here. You might use water, you might use just a metal tool. Might use both, but you'll see in thermal shock, he's going for water. Yep, so he's got a thermal shock right where he wants it to break. And voila, huh? Yay! Woo, woo, woo! TNT! You can still support TNT through our website, tntschoolproject.org. We have our auction coming up on second Saturday Art Walk. It's a collaborative piece. You'll have to make sure you tune in during the Art Walk auction is tonight, right?
And the DMG Facebook page.
Project Facebook page.
It's a collaborative piece that was made here.
It's a collaborative with who is it?
Todd Cameron and Thomas Maris.
There you go. We might be able to auction this one, right? This demo piece. We don't want to promise anything until it comes out of the kiln, but it's likely that this one will go in for auction. No pressure, Dan. So Dan came to us from St. Louis. How do you like it, Florida?
Great. Great weather.
Great weather, huh?
Great people.
Great people, great weather. What else do you need?
It's really the people.
Or the people.
More the people? This is a way to throw the glass while it's after it's transferred to the punching rod.
Cool. I'll open once and then we'll go for it. I think two more heats maybe.
Are you going to see? No.
I'll open one more time and the next
Okay.
heat will be like the final two. Hate that sound. Yeah. Bust up. Yeah, we'll go for it. We can get it from there.
Oh, la, la. What's that ready for you?
Chalice, this is a margarita glass.
These are some nice colors you picked out, Anna.
No, I thought of it myself.
Oh, la, la.
I'll just break off the gloves this time, Joe.
So Josh is warming up while Dan does a show and tell this piece. Oh. Don't put on Kevlar gloves, a Kevlar hood, and a face shield.
We'll go on that right side. There's nothing over there. So.
So So they've got a kiln ready to go. This kiln is at 920 degrees because we have to anneal this glass. If we were just to break off and set it here, it would start cracking probably in about 2 to 3 minutes. It would go to thermal shock. But if we put it in a kiln at 920 degrees, it'll take about 24 hours for it to come down to temperature. As long as hand doesn't drip sweat on the piece. So use water in the thermal shock the glass where we want it to break. Which side are you guys going on?
Right.
Right side?
Yep.
Who's ready for another demo? Let's go see what Charlie Parker Pottery is creating for us today.
Same thing. So I'm going to make a pot for you guys. Also, just to show you the pottery that our demonstrations come from is in the corner here. We sell those for $5 each because we get so many of them for all of our students that we pass on some savings to all of you guys. So you can still feel free to come in and buy one of those lovely pots for $5. I'm going to do a little demo. So if you care to join me, you can sit right there, and I'm going to sit down and do this. These wheels, I have quite a few wheels. In this area we keep 6 of them. So our classes are limited to about 6 people. We do groups and we switch around with that. So I'm going to go ahead and make this. This is a 25-pound chunk of clay from Continental Clay. This is called B-Mix. I'm just going to kind of tap it around a little bit because it's already been de-aired and set. So I round it a little bit to make it a tad easier for me. I don't normally throw with a splash pan, so I'm going to take that off of there. And I don't use much water. Water is sometimes a detriment to the clay. With friction, it seems to hold up better, especially when I'm making my big bowls. I'm kind of known for my big bowls. My best session ever was I did a workshop called Charlie's Got Big Bowls. It was pretty popular, and people had to come over and just to see who the idiot is with the big bowls. But we sell a lot of them. We have a lot of them, as you can see, all over the walls and things. So if you're ever interested in that, I also will teach bowls to anybody that is a little more proficient at making pottery. So this is ready to go. I'm going to smack it. And I'm set. So we have some water. I want to lubricate a little bit. And then right here, I start my coning. I want to make a nice cone out of this clay because with that, it's easier to get the clay centered. So you can see what's happening below. So I kind of center the top a little bit first, then I come down and get a little bit more clay. This is called wheel wedging. What we're doing is, it's also called coning. We're making a big cone. What this is doing is it's aligning all the molecules of the clay, making it so that the clay goes in the direction you want without moving you. So I'm trying to manipulate it so that it stops rocking on me a little bit. From here, what goes up should come down. So I'm going to push away. The clay starts dropping. I'm using some of my body language to get this down a little bit more. And this clay is actually called B-Mix. It's something that I'm not as familiar with. I use stoneware clay. This is stoneware. I have been lately working with a lot of porcelain, and this is kind of porcelain-esque. So now I'm going to put a hole in this. You got to have a hole for your bowl, and I'm using a little pressure. Notice again I changed my body a little bit to get that power. So it kind of just leans into that and gets that to go down. I'm going to stop about maybe an inch away. Relax, release. I need to open. I plant my feet and pull back. Relax, release. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my wall, setting that base just a little bit with a little compression, and then I go into the hole itself. So I come down in the clay, I get a little pull, and I start sliding. Bring it to the top, relax, release, do another one, hold, 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 power, power, slide. Notice I'm taking and pushing away a little bit. What that does is it makes the bowl form. I call this falling off my stool. The more I lean over, the better the chance of me dropping. So I'm keeping my arms kind of locked in, and I lift. Relax. And release. Hold, squeeze, 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 lift, 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 lift. Relax, relax more. Lean over, fall off my stool, and release. Squeeze, 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 lift, 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 relax, 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 fall, fall, fall. You notice the rhythm. We have the rhythm of the wheel going. Squeeze, lift. Relax. Relax more. Relax more. Relax more. And some people at this stage could call this a beautiful punch bowl. I make some of those. I also have a friend, Eric, that makes some utensils to go in that punch bowl. That's the bowl. Now, a little design that I like to do is I take my Louisville Slugger. It's designed for Charlie Parker. It was made by Mr. Louisville himself. I don't think that was his name, but he made it. Take my bat. I hold a little slower, maybe. And I start drifting. As you can tell, it's getting wider and wider and wider. I'm applying pressure by pushing down a little bit, getting that area to smooth out. Relax. 1, 2, 3, and release. The bottom hasn't been manipulated yet, so I take a rib and put it in here. I need to really apply some pressure down there to get that compressed. Without compression on the bottom, you're going to end up having a crackpot. And I don't like people calling me a crackpot. So I go in here, get that real nice. Can you all see in there? That's kind of cool. I have a little thing going on where I'm thinking that if I'm making this for soup, a little French onion soup down there, and then a nice decoration on here would be pretty cool. Or I could take this and slide down. Get those lines better. Add some pressure there. And slide back down and get that line real pretty. Or another thing I like to do that's really kind of cool is I'll take this rib and make a design. So I'm going to take this and start doing this. Come see me. So I'm making a petite fleur. That's French. And I bring it up. Little slide. Little slide. Up all the way. Relax and release. Now you can't do that if you have a lot of water on there. So you can see the clay itself is about the same consistency as what was in the bag. How much time I got?
You're on 5.
I'm done?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, see ya.
Thank you for watching. You can see these demos and more during St. Pete's Second Saturday Art Walk and also online at stpeteartsalliance.org/artwalk. We hope to see you soon.